for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life, then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings all. Funny thing happened today. I'm picking up entities left and right recently, strange ones. I don't remember everything. Focus, please. I picked up a vampire species. Not going to go into that. Positive, yeah, there are negative ones, obviously, but there's positive ones also. Not going into that. I felt the Illuminati's energy of positive. I don't want to connect to that ever. One thing I wanted to make known is that the woman, Yael, if I pronounce it right, Yael, are an Illuminati bloodline, meaning if you're part of the Illuminati, you got Yael apparently. Not necessarily if you're Yael, you're part of the Illuminati, but many within the Illuminati it's Yael. That's why I came in today. Positive, negative, whatever. But I'm picking up positive Yael. I'm sorry, Illuminati energy. I don't think it's Yael. I'm just staging the place for reasons. Hopefully, this is being recorded. Anyway, I'm picking up Nordics, tall blondes. This is a different one I usually connect to. And I know others that connected to the Nordics also. And my video keeps going out of focus, but anyway. But the Nordics are definitely part of the Illuminati, so the information is going to come from them. But they're connected to the Illuminati. I'm going to go into more detail as they come through. So this is a positive message from the Illuminati, the positive Illuminati about what's going on right now. And it's about the bases here. I don't feel any. There's a lot of angel activity here. Metatron, Raphael, everybody's here. So that's right. We're going to do a blessing before this. Yahshua is here. Jesus is here. Okay, we'll do a blessing before this begins, and we'll go into the channeling. This won't be very long. Hopefully not. Silence your mind. Let the positive enter. Let your fears be forgotten. Look within your soul. Look within your heart. When you're talking to someone, look at their heart. Look at their soul. Do not always need to listen to what they say, but feel their enlightenment, their essence. Because then you become them in many ways. You become each other. So forget the past. But not entirely, but move into the future. Let darkness be a teacher, not a component to hold you down. Learn from your mistakes. But never look back. You can occasionally. You're always going to look back occasionally. Remember, your future is more important than the past. Connect to the Son, the Holy Spirit, the angels. Let them enter your life, your solar plexus, your existence, and allow them to walk with you into the light, into your journey of peacefulness. Blessings to you, humanity, and the awakenings that are coming to you over time you all awaken to your true selves. It's time to find yourselves, even if you don't believe it. You are talking to you right now, but part of you, this third density you, does not trust the real you. Let the real you come through. Then you will have peace. Thank you. Some of that was from Metatron and Joshua, from what I'm feeling. So a little bit. Anyway, blessings all. Yeah, I feel the skepticism out there. Interesting. Not those that are viewing, but future viewings. That's all good. Yes. We are the tall blondes. We are the golden blondes. We are connected to your elites. We are them. We are their family. We appreciate this message. We appreciate those out there who understand of the circumstances of your humanity, how it is time for it to waken up from its slumber. We are the positive Illuminati. We are the positive Golden Nordics. Your Illuminati on your planet at this time, the positive energies, have gone through much pain to bring you messages over time. You can say, nothing's always perfect, but your welfare systems across your planet were there placed to help those in need. Yes, we realize those are not entirely efficient, but it is helping out your society to the best degree as it can be. And many more need to be taken care of. We understand that. There's only so much we can do because the dark wishes no one to be taken care of. And those of poverty to be thrown out in the street and destroyed. We do not feel that that should be part of your society. So we are assisting your world society the best we can. We are individuals, and we are speaking for the human Illuminati at this time, so you understand better. We are individuals within your society, clamped, controlled by the dark, but not entirely. The dark tests us constantly. The extraterrestrials, us, yes, it may confuse you a bit. We are safe, but we protect the Illuminati, the elite, the chosen ones, not necessarily, that is not a correct word, but those within a bloodline that is sacred on your planet. Many are Yin, most are. Not all, of course. Your darker races, your negative, malevolent Illuminati are more reptilian because they choose to do so. They have more darkness, more self-fulfillment there. Of the light side of the Illuminati, we are more caring towards others. There's always going to be the light that stands next to the dark, such as you and humanity. You've all been tested so much. Ripped to shreds, you can say, by the negativity, the challenges of your society. These underground bases of your governments, of your world elite, your shadow elite, they wish not for this information to be known. But yes, you all are part of a chemical imbalance done by the negative shadow elite. And so have we, those of the positive, have been cloned, manipulated, poisoned many, many times. Who do you think is in those bases? It's us. Captured because we are seen as we are betraying the agenda. Who do you think they use the DNA to cripple your DNA? To use our DNA to brainwash you. It is done through chemical manipulation. From your skies, your water, it is quite complicated to go, but yes, these underground bases are essential for your enslavement. This is where all the information, this is where your shadow government, all of it is underground. None of it is above ground. All across your planet, not just one place, several, but you are aware of this. These places where you feel that there must be a base in that hollow mountain. Yes, all of this exists. And your populations, of course, do not believe in it for the time being. Most do not, because they are hypnotized by the control systems and do not believe in extraterrestrials. But yet, this will become more known to your society because the poisons in your souls of the control systems, your televisions, the control within the television devices, the food you eat is not usually edible for human consumption, but yet you are fed it anyway and told to enjoy it, and you become obsessed with it because of the chemical reaction within it. Realize these underground bases, many look like cities, just as yours, but more cleaner, a cleaner environment. These are used, and you are the guinea pigs. They use these places to build scenarios such as, you are aware of this, your 9/11s, your different scenarios are always played out underground. Sometimes above ground in certain areas where there's a very low population. But most is underground, preparing for your next control takeover. 9/11 was placed underground in scenario systems, many. Your ISIS, that one is a dirty job, you can say. That one was easy to put together. But your society will awaken over time. It is much needed because the pain that lives within your society must be released eventually. Your Edwards Air Force Base, your Area 51, both work together. Both are unapproachable on your means. Both of them, you realize, are seen as laughingstocks and conspiracy theories, which is so untrue. Reptilian presence on your Edward Air Force Base is heavy, but not most reptilians are not seen, but they do control it every step of the way. And underground, obviously, your Area 51 is a testing ground, an experimental base, for extraterrestrials and much more. Brainwashing technologies are used there also for your society, your Coca-Colas, things of that sort. Much of that is put to poison your body. But isn't that commonplace? But nothing is foolproof in your society, as you hear. Humanity does walk away from the control systems, and that scares your elite more than anything. Last thing they want is to lose control over you. They want you in the palm of their hand, and they have you at this time. Not all, obviously, but those that are not part of that, those that are awakened, are seen as the crazy ones, unfortunately. You are saints to know who you are. That is not the correct word, but you are well loved. Of course, all are well loved, but those awakened to these energies of the truth of your society are cherished. And the test that you have to go through is essential for your awakening process to awaken the rest of humanity. The rest of humanity will follow eventually. How long can the hoax go? It's gone this long. We do see it will release over time. It takes time. But many in your society will awaken to the true realities. Your political system is a farce. Your Donald Trump is a farce. He is controlled, mentally mind controlled, by negative Nordics, mostly at this time. Not reptilian, negative Nordics. He has to go by what works for him. Reptilian energy is too heavy. Negative Nordics seem to be the best ones to run his show, and they're enjoying every minute of it. Notice the narcissism in his demeanor. That is very negative Nordic. Looks are everything for them. Realize every president, you're Obama, his control system is still in place. He has to behave or else. But he's been behaving. He is, many days, lives in fear. But for the most part, he is doing well. There is many days he does live in fear because he realizes what's around him, not understanding it fully when he entered this cabal, you can call. But he was not aware of what he was fully getting involved with, not entirely. He was lied to in many cases. But that's for another day. But your election is another form of mind control. Is another form of it. Your media is embedded within mind control. Is a constant swipe into your society to keep you in a negative state. Your media is there to lower your vibration, and it's doing very well, isn't it? And much of this was created in your black projects deep underground. Yes, your Dulce base, your Dulce in New Mexico, most of it has been shut down, but the experiments have been moved to other places. There's much Illuminati energies there, it's mostly negative, but the positive is there also. We use as guinea pigs. The positive are not allowed in that facility at this time, nor your Area 51. The positive Illuminati elite go quietly. They are within the elites. They say keep their mouths shut. of their true intentions. They try not to be negative, but sometimes they have to be to keep the facade going on. If they attract too much attention of who they truly are, where their heart truly is, of course it is seen. It is seen that they have a pure heart to humanity. But as long as no action is done to assist with humanity, no action will be done to them in a negative way. But to connect like this is much essential. Yes, you can say they did not see this coming. Yes, that is true. They cannot control everything. And yes, this message will not reach out to millions, but eventually it will reach the right people, let's put it that way. Those in the closed minds, but also those with intriguing ideas of what is truly going on, but don't fully understand the big picture. The big picture is that spirituality, you are a spiritual being, and you've been cut away from your spiritual housing, your existence. It is time for you to awaken your spiritual soul and realize you are not alone in the universe at all. That you are an extraterrestrial on a planet. Alien is more correct than extraterrestrial, but you understand what we're talking about. You all here are aliens. It is time to realize that and embrace your true identity. You are human, yes, but you are connected to so many races across the universe. It is essential for you to know thyself, to heal this planet, and to move forward. One moment. At this time, your Edwards Air Force Base is well connected to Dolce. It is you can say an exporter of its information. There are other means of transportation, but Edwards Air Force Base is an Illuminati Air Force Base center. Most Air Force bases are Illuminati, all are actually, but some are in more control, more power than others. Your alien ships are on Edwards Air Force Base, but not entirely identified. Many reptilians make sure to keep that all quiet. But much of the mind control that goes on in your military bases is done in Dolce. Much of that is still activated. Your MK Ultra is still evolving. Cloning is still evolving. You realize that your news organizations, your news people, many are clones, but they do not know it. They live normal lives. They have children, but they are totally brainwashed by the control system to keep you in the control system. They will never, ever believe in extraterrestrials. They will always brush it off. Your news readers, those that read your news in your major corporations, are, not all, but some, are clones. Your Bill O'Reilly is not one of them, but he is reptilian controlled. He is reptilian controlled. He is one of them. He has a negative reptilian agenda, and he is well loved by the royalty of the elites because he keeps your society asleep. But your Donald Trump is also part of the negative agenda. Anyone running for your office, for the most part, those of money are part of the negative agenda to keep your society asleep. Do you honestly think they're going to let someone fully awake into your political campaigns? Not likely. Not at this time. And if it does happen, it will be false, but not necessarily always. But when you open up to the true, pure energies of your world, you do not need these things. You don't need your political agendas. You don't need your presidents. You understand. This is just to keep your society, you can say, yes, as I said, under control. As long as it drinks the poison, eats the poison, breathes the poison, all is well. That's how they think. It's hypnotism. They keep you hypnotized. But it's up to you to awaken and realize it is all just a show. We are the Golden Nordics. We are rare, but we are assisting you in your awakening process. We connect to your Illuminati. We work with them. We love them. But we stay quiet, hidden for good reason, so we can connect to you like this. But I tell you this, that these underground chambers across your world will be exposed over time. This is just a quiet, easy run through. Yes, there are many under your oceans, of course. At this time, your Dolce and his wickedness of its past will be healed over time, as all others, but Dolce will be, as we feel, healed first, because that was one of the beginning stages of one of them, of the major changes across your planet, of the control system that you're living on today. The cell towers, all of it. Much of it was planned in that place, to a certain extent. A component was born there, you can say, to put you into hypnotism mode. But do not have fear. Do not feel. When you share your more love, your light, you will break free of all these control systems. It is not that hard to do. Yes, belief systems, fear, controls. Let go of that. Negative reptilians, see them as just another point of view. Send them love, of course. The positive reptilians are always here to assist you. They do feel they are misrepresented on your planet and seen as all negative. That is so untrue. They are powerful. Yes, they do look strange to your humanity, but they are assistants. They are teachers. And they can assist you into a higher vibration. Oh, yes. I'm not going into that. What I was speaking of is your. One moment. That is okay. One moment. That is all. We have more messages for humanity. We will return. Send love to these places across your planet. These chemical structures that continue to hold your world, to capture it, to hold it in prison. It is up to you to free it. What do you want? It is time to finally know who you are. Connect to your true self. One of not fear and neutral love towards all humanity, all species. across your universe. We will return. We love you all. We are the Golden Nordics. Blessings to you. Good night, sweet ones. Blessings. Good night.